Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of an Ocean Wave, and this is day 13 of the November daily draws. So, let's see what kind of message we're going to get at this midweek point. I'll be taking the first card from the Tarot Grand Luxe deck and then an Oracle card from the Oracle of Visions deck. So, let's go ahead and choose our first card. So, today we will go there. So, our card for today is the Justice card. And I love this Justice card. It's getting that balance, isn't it? And, weighing things up, making correct decisions, getting fairness, getting a just decision. One that is fair, is right, and is an objective decision where we don't allow our own bias, our own favoritism, our own leanings or prejudices to influence what decisions we make. We make it on the merits of the situation itself. So that's why it's fair, because we've not allowed, we're applying fair and just an equal measure of assessment to each part of the situation. We're not heavily weighted on one side because that's where our natural leanings might lie. So we can step back and make an objective, fair decision. So, you've got the feather and the sword there in the air, but they almost have like equal value. It's almost like, and the sword is like representing the enforcement of the decision, and the feather there is like it's like a quill, it's like a pen, is mightier than the sword, or as mighty as the sword. So it's making that declaration of the decision, and the sword is there to enforce with authority and power the outcome of that decision. So if we have a situation where a decision needs to be made and it needs to be done in a fair and just manner, we can, this is what the Justice card is saying to us today. Make sure that it is judged purely on the merits of the situation, and you could take your own personal feelings out of it. And yesterday we had that with the King of Cups, where we can be aware of our feelings, but we don't need to let those feelings dictate our actions. We may feel that this is the right outcome, but that might be just because that's what we want or it's what we prefer. Maybe we're biased against the other side of the equation for some reason, but the only way to fairly come to a decision is to take those feelings out of it and apply just the fair reasoning and fair assessment to each, and then coming to the right conclusion through that. So try and take an objective view of any decision making or any situation that you're in today at this point, and treat all sides with equal merit. With not with necessarily equal merit, because not all sides may have the equal merit. That's the point. You're going to make the decision on the part that has the most merit. You're judging it on the merits of the case. Remove yourself objectively so that you don't cloud your judgment with feelings and personal likes and dislikes. So that is the message for today on that, and that everything has to have equal weight. So like the sword and the feather have equal position as well. So and if you are in a situation where you need to have a just decision made for you, this card indicates that the situation the circumstances around your situation are probably favourable today. So look out for that. There's no guarantee. All sorts of factors can come into play, but the conditions are favourable, are there for justice to be reaped. So let's see what oracle card we get to go with that. And this is our card today. So this is all about the different perhaps people involved, situations, reflecting on all the different factors, and justice can have many faces, and each of these past experiences of different people could be part of what may influence our decision. And that's what we have to be careful of, because we can't judge the present circumstances on the basis of past experience with other people. We can allow lessons and insights to guide us, but we can't, if somebody in the present situation reminds us of somebody from the past that we dislike or that treated us badly, don't allow that to cloud your judgment and make you unfavourable to that person because of that remembrance of that they remind you of some bad experience in the past. That's what I mean by taking yourself out of the situation and then looking at it objectively. Don't allow all these different aspects to influence you. Assess each element fairly and justly, and then we can make the right decision. So that's the message and advice today. I hope that helps us in whatever we face today. I'll be back, of course, tomorrow to do day 14. Until then, thanks for listening. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.